What is good, everyone? We are now officially just 6 days out from the half Ironman in Bolton this Sunday, which is pretty insane to say. Today we are at, right now we are at the quarry again to get in another swim. This will be the last open water swim. There's no sort of session in mind. I'm probably just gonna go there and back and get out. It's literally just to sort of acclimatise again this week, because obviously deep water swimming is my biggest fear. So we're gonna get on with it today, and then hopefully we're gonna be all good come Sunday. If not, we'll be pretty fucked, but I've got faith, and that it's just gonna kick in during race days. Haven't washed my tri-suit, so my tri-suit, I have to admit, is still wet from the last time I used it, which is pretty grim, but it's gonna get wet anyway, so may as well get on with it. But yeah, stick around for the rest of the vlog, and let's get to it.
Pulled up, top down in the two-seater. She hopped in, drunk smile, said it's good to see you. What you thinking about skipping downtown tonight? Race a coupe back home, grab the four-wheel drive, kicking Church Rock Road up through a tree line. Stop and look at her and say, you ready? Better hold on tight. Let me show you my countryside through these old headlights. We can take this road as far as you want to go.
You look like a seal.
I'll show you how a country mile can take us all night. Feeling higher than a bull's tail up an old dirt road. I ain't gonna run or hide. We can let the fire burn wild. That's just my countryside. We post up on the bank, drop a tailgate. Windows down in the cab, bumping George Strait. We paid a couple lines and we throw them on out. Red Bible ripple bouncing on a cool night. Five dancing, making shadows in the moonlight.
No, I was literally thinking he's gonna swim into that in a minute.
That's it. Let me show you my countryside through these old headlights. We can take this road as far as you want to go.
So, swim finished. We did 750 meters, 14 minutes, 1:58 pace. So probably there or thereabouts where I'm going to swim. I want to get closer to 140 as much as I can, but at the same time, my goal is literally just to survive the swim. So I'm not going to put too much into it, but obviously the better I get, the better time I can get for the whole race. So happy with that. Felt pretty good. Got my earplugs, so it is a bit sensitive, but max heart rate was only 161, which is pretty good, to be fair. So yeah, in a good place. Now it's time to refuel. Good morning, and we are now, it's been a few days since I last recorded, because the main reason was not because I was lazy or didn't want to, but purely from the fact I'm in a fucking taper phase. It is boring. My runs are slow. What else have I done? Runs have been slow, and yeah, that's pretty much been at gym session slow. So today we are going for the very last swim. This is like the very last session, as you'd like to call it, and then the last thing to do is a shakeout run on Saturday, which is pretty fucking scary that I'm at this point now, and this is the last swim. The swim has been far the thing that I've hated the most. We're heading for a haircut afterwards, then we're packing the car and making sure everything's ready to go. So it's a big day, and yeah, stay tuned. Trim has been acquired, as as you can see, not trying to flatter myself, but it's always a good trim. Shout out to H. H is my best friend and my barber. He's probably the main reason why I get a haircut every single week, because he's so busy with his shop and his business. I'm just so busy with training a business that if our girlfriends don't arrange for us to do something together on the weekends, then we just won't see each other. So having a haircut every single week is a way of me seeing and sort of like catching up with him, because we've been best mates since we used to play basketball together. It's quite mad, like we always talk about, we were talking about it the other day more so, that we both now don't play basketball, but it's literally all we used to do, and we just both have these businesses that we run now, which is pretty cool, because we were sort of those people in school that would always mess around, but we sort of always just had basketball. We never really did anything else. So it's quite funny now that we sort of have created these businesses, and that's our life now without basketball. It's quite cool, but basketball has sort of helped us create these businesses and given us the network that we needed to know to sort of like get in. So there's always a reason for something. Like, although basketball wasn't meant for us, it's given us this sort of like door. It's opened a door for like these new pathways for us, which is pretty cool in a way. Once you link things in life like this, it gives you a lot more peace of mind, because I got a bad relationship with basketball in my head, like up until a couple months ago, and I couldn't get out of my head that I wasn't a professional basketball player. But once I started linking things and realised like everything does happen for a reason, and all these little ins and outs, once you dig a little bit more, I'm just glossing over it now, but once you dig a little bit more into reasons why and stuff, you just become at peace at it. And now I feel like I could just go and play basketball and I can watch it and have fun with it, rather than thinking fucking should have been me, because it's not actually what I wanted. Yeah, it's cool to have a haircut every week, in short. But literally packing now. The room is an absolute shit tip. I do not advise, by the way, because I do not advise booking a holiday straight after. I thought it would be a very, very nice thing to do. However, it's stressful, because got to pack for London tonight, drive to London tonight, then do all of that business. So got to pack for that. Then got to pack for all the half Ironman stuff, like all little things like earpieces, earplugs, like shoes, carbs, swim caps, swim goggles, all these things, like just little things that if you forget, they're gonna fuck you up. So making sure you got all of those, and then making sure like, oh, actually don't have anything to wear on holiday, got no swim shorts, got none of this, and then we're like, well, we've only got one day when we come back that we need to get stuff before we then need to go again. So it's sort of just a bit chaotic right now in this lifestyle, in this house. So yeah, everything's going swimmingly well, but I'm waiting for something to go wrong, because nothing is ever one-sided, and it's going too smoothly right now. But got a massage booked this afternoon, doing work at the moment, and gonna have lunch soon. So yeah, stay tuned, and we'll go from there.